Are you ready to learn some real life English with comprehensible input? Well, good, because today I'm making you a comprehensible input video of me trying something that I've really wanted to try for a while now, and I'm excited that we're going to do it today. What is that thing that I really want to try? Saudi Arabian coffee. Let's go. Hey guys, it is your English-speaking friend, Kyle, and today we're going to continue improving our English with comprehensible input. What is comprehensible input? Comprehensible input is when a native speaker, like me, speaks slowly and clearly so that you can understand. And guys, today we have something that is going to be a treat for me. A treat is something special, something good, something delicious. Oftentimes when we say, I have a treat for you, it means we have some good food. I brought you a cake or a pie or something delicious, a treat, okay? Today the treat for me is going to be Saudi Arabian coffee. Many of our Saudi friends on the channel have left me comments, hey Kyle, you really need to try Saudi Arabian coffee, it's delicious. So guys, today we're gonna do that. Today we're trying Saudi Arabian coffee. This is gonna be a simple video. It won't be as long as my other ones when I make very complex recipes, but I'm going to put this out as an extra video for those of you guys who have really been wanting even more real life English. So we're going to make the Saudi Arabian coffee, and then while I try it and relax with my cup of coffee, I'm going to tell you guys something about my upcoming trip that I want to share with you. Alright, let's get going. First, ingredients in any coffee. Coffee beans. So we've got coffee beans. These are a light roast, okay? Saudi Arabian coffee uses light roast, which means it's a very, very smooth, suave, light coffee, okay? It's not strong and dark like espresso. So I've got water boiling already. You can see this water is very hot. I have 4 cups of water. I'm gonna make a big batch so I could save some, drink it throughout the day, and maybe some tomorrow. So for this, we're going to use 5 tablespoons. 5 tablespoons of this light roast coffee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now if I just let that boil, guys, it would turn into coffee. Normal coffee like I drink any day, okay? People drink coffee like that all around the world. What makes Saudi Arabian coffee unique and special? The spices, okay? There's also going to be some spices in here. So first we've got this big cinnamon stick. I like cinnamon a lot, guys. I could just eat this. You know what? Cinnamon's really good for your blood and your heart. So we're gonna put this cinnamon stick in the boiling coffee, and that's gonna give it a beautiful flavor. Next I have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cardamom pods, okay? And these smell like citrusy and bright and delicious, and this is gonna give it a really good flavor too. I'm just gonna crush them, smash them up a little bit before I put them in so that the flavor will get out into the coffee. So I'm just pinching them. To pinch, you pinch somebody when you want to annoy them. Ow, you pinched me. To pinch. I'm going to pinch the cardamom pods before I put them in. Okay guys, then we're going to do just a 1/4 teaspoon, a tiny little bit, 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove. This is gonna be the most interesting cup of coffee I've ever had, for sure. 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove in. Then the last ingredient, guys, is saffron. If you can see the saffron. And this goes in after it's done cooking, after it's been boiling for about 10 minutes. So guys, I've really been wanting to try this for quite a while now, but I had to find this. This, if I had to guess how it was pronounced, I would say Dala or Dala, but this is a special serving pitcher for Saudi Arabian coffee, and I had to find one of these online and order it. This one is really beautiful, and it was made in Pakistan, so it took a while for it to come, but now we have this, and I think it's really beautiful. I'll use it for coffee, but also I think it's a nice decoration. All right guys, our coffee is smelling good. So those of you guys in Saudi Arabia know what goes with Saudi coffee. Well guys, from what I've read, you have to have dates. You have to have dates with your Saudi coffee. So we're gonna try some dates. Let's prepare our dates. Guys, I've actually never tried dates before, so this is a very interesting experience. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll try 6 dates. All right, guys, and the way we're going to eat these dates, I'm not just gonna eat them like this. I'm going to kind of open them up a little bit like that. I also have another ingredient that is very, very important in the cuisine from that part of the world, tahini. And we're going to put some tahini on these dates because I guess that is one of the most traditional ways to eat them. And the other way we're going to eat them is something that a subscriber told me to do. So we're gonna try that also. So I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of tahini on 3 of the dates, like that. And then maybe some of you guys will think this is very weird, but they told me to try it with peanut butter and tahini sauce. So you guys know I work for you. If you ask me to try something, sooner or later I'm gonna try it, guys. Okay, while I'm getting this ready, we're going to turn the fire off of our coffee and we're going to put the saffron in. And then that's going to cool down a little bit. All the flavors are going to keep building while we prepare our little snack here, our dates. And then we're going to put just a little bit of peanut butter on each date. I love peanut butter, guys. And then we're going to put just a little bit of tahini sauce on top of the ones that have peanut butter in them. So guys, this is what our plate of dates looks like. All right, we're going to put our coffee in our serving pitcher and we're ready to try this. So guys, I have here a coffee filter to catch all of the coffee grounds, all of the spices so that I'm not choking on those. So I'm going to pour it through this into my dala or dala. Tell me how to say it, guys. Is it number 1, dala, or number 2, dala? And to try my best to not make a mess, I'm going to put it in here and I'm going to put the coffee filter on top. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm happy I used this pot because otherwise I would have made a mess and camera wife would have been upset with me. All right, so we have our Saudi coffee and our dates. Let's go try this outside in one of my favorite places at my house to relax. All right, my friends, here we are in front of my house, relaxing outside. It's a beautiful day. And I know there's traditional cups for Saudi coffee, but this is what I have, these nice espresso glasses. So I'm excited to see how this is. Let's pour up some Saudi Arabian coffee. That's a nice looking cup of coffee, guys. Smells delicious. Let me relax, get comfortable. It's a good cup of coffee, guys. You really taste the spice. I taste the cinnamon and the cardamom, the clove. It's got a beautiful color to it. Very good. So let's try these dates and then we can talk about what I wanted to share with you guys. So first, guys, I think we'll go with the super traditional, just a date with the tahini sauce. Wow, and the neighbor's about to start cutting his grass. Oh no, perfect timing, guys. I guess we'll go back inside. All right, guys, we'll finish up our video here. I can still hear the neighbor cutting his grass, but I hope it's not that bad. So the first one with the tahini sauce was delicious. The tahini sauce mixed with the sweetness of the date, incredible. Now I can't wait to try the one with peanut butter. So a date with peanut butter and tahini sauce. Ooh, that's good, guys. And then when you have the sweetness and the taste from the peanut butter and the tahini sauce in your mouth, and then you take a sip of the coffee, all of those spices just taste so good, guys. Absolutely delicious. Thank you for those of you guys who recommended I try this. Guys, please keep on telling me your recommendations, okay? It could be for meals, it could be for snacks, it could be for drinks. Just tell me about the delicious things that you eat where you're from, because I love trying them. All right, now for what I wanted to share with you guys. In 4 days, I'm going on a little trip. I told you guys in another video, we're going on a flight to Colorado to visit the beautiful Rocky Mountains. I just want to share with you guys my little checklist, my little list of things that I want to do there. I want to experience there, the things that I want to see. These are just a few thoughts, but they sound really cool to me, so I wanted to share them with you guys. These are things that I really want to make sure I do on the trip in the Rocky Mountains. So Here is my Rocky Mountains checklist. Number one thing I would like to do, catch a fish. I like fishing, guys. I like fishing, and they have beautiful fish there. They have these fish there called trouts that are absolutely gorgeous. They're beautiful. The water is super clear and clean, and it makes these very healthy, sometimes very big fish. I want to try my best to catch one there. I'm hoping I'll be able to do that, but we're not going to be there. We're only going to be there for a couple of days, so I might not have the time to go fishing, but I'm going to try my best. Number two, I really want to see an animal that lives there. It's called elk. That's an elk, okay? Here we have deer, which are much smaller, and I love deer. I love to see deer. Sometimes I'll see them walking around outside at my house, but in Colorado, I really want to see some elk. So hopefully in one of the videos, I'll show you guys some elk if I meet my goal and cross this item off of my checklist. Give me a second, guys. Let me have one more of these peanut butter dates. All right. Next item on my list. I've told you guys that I like to do breathing exercises, like Wim Hof breathing, or some pranayama techniques. Things like that, breathing techniques. Okay, I want to get way up high in the mountains and find a beautiful view, a beautiful spot, that fresh, cold air, and I want to do my breathing techniques sitting in front of one of the most beautiful scenes in my country. So hopefully I'll make you guys a video of that. Me sitting there, and in front of me is just the most beautiful view that you can imagine, and I'll just be sitting there enjoying it, breathing it all in. Really want to make that one happen. Next, I want to have a very good dinner at a nice restaurant in the small city where we're going to be staying. And this is just, I want to have a nice dinner with my family, but like I told you guys, my birthday is going to be 2 days before our trip, but I will be working. So I'm going to celebrate it in Colorado and kind of spoil myself a little bit. To spoil somebody means that you give them a lot of good stuff. You're almost too nice to them, okay? So I'm gonna be too nice to myself and spoil myself with a delicious birthday dinner, maybe a very good steak or something like that. And the last item on my checklist is to have a picnic with my family up in the mountains. A picnic is when you sit on the ground, you bring food with you somewhere outside, and you just have a meal. You have a lunch. Sometimes it's very simple and easy things like fruit and sandwiches. We'll see what we could find to bring with us, but I want to share a meal with my wife and my son in a beautiful place in the mountains, and maybe there'll be some elk there. Who knows? All right, guys, like I said, just a small video for the people that wanted a little bit of extra input this week. I'm gonna eat my last 2 dates, finish up my coffee, and then I have a lot of things to do today to get ready for our trip. So my friends, I thank every single one of you for being here with me, for sharing your positivity with me, spending your valuable time here learning English with your English speaking friend Kyle. Appreciate you all. See you in the next video.